Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Avalon and I am a crochet pattern designer. Today we are starting a new vlog for this week and I'm so excited to have you guys here because I think we're going to be doing some pretty fun slash comfy things. To start off, because I always have to show you something I've been working on every time I start one of these videos. Look, I made him a friend. Look at them, they're so cute. I made another one, but I made this one in like a creamish color and a slightly different shade of pink. Another thing that I've been working on is I've been pattern testing for Ghost Kitty. He is a Digimon. I haven't gotten too far yet, but I'll show you what I have done. I have basically done, I guess this is like most of his head. This is a pretty big head. This actually took me a little bit of a while to make. So far it's definitely going really well. I have his little head. I like how his like snout is square. I like how she like designed it. It's super cool. That's where I'm at on that. I can't wait to show you my progress as I continue to make more. Yesterday my husband and I went to the park because the weather is nice here in North Carolina. At least it was yesterday. We went to go do some pickleball together and it was so fun. And I will tell you, I'm like not the best at pickleball, and also I do have like a bad eye. I can't see as well as the other, and when the sun hits it just right, I basically can't see out of it very well at all. Think about the way that like your glasses may catch a glare sometimes. Think about that, but that kind of happens for my eye. And so it's like I can't see. Sometimes I can tell it's because I don't have the best hand-eye coordination, but then sometimes it's like, man, my stupid eye, like, let me see the ball. I feel like maybe with more practice I can get better at it though, because it is a lot of fun to do. Yeah, let me show you a couple clips of us just going ham. So that was fun, right? So right now you can see behind me, I am working on my pattern release slash tester appreciation post. By the time this video goes out, this pattern will be released, which is great. By then I'll also know like how the pattern did. So I hope it does well. I have my fingers crossed. I really hope you guys like it. It's still in testing right now. I've been loving seeing all of my testers dragons. They are literally so cute, and I love the way that each of them has been bringing their own style into them. I can't wait for you to see what they've been making. But I think for right now I want to actually work on this yarn wall over here. It's not looking like a super mess, but it is kind of a mess because I have a lot of yarn that needs to be like put away just out and about in this room. So I want to put that away. So I think that's what I'm gonna do right now. Yes, I am in my pajamas. But I'm just realizing that I have never showed you guys how I organize my yarn stash. My yarn is organized by type of yarn or like kind of like brand-ish, and also organized by color somewhat. I mean, it doesn't super look like it's organized by color. I feel like you can kind of see like a general theme in some of them. So right here I have my Sweet Snuggles Light and Chenille Home Slim. These are all Parfait Chunky. I mostly use that yarn. That's the yarn I buy the most of because I use it like constantly. Two other types of yarn on this little yarn bookshelf. These two little cubbies right there are my Sweet Snuggles and my Parfait XL. They are so similar. There is no difference. So I just mix them together because they're basically the same yarn. And then these three right here are my Premier Retro Velvet. Now let me add some yarn to it. Ta-da! I'm all done. I organized it last night. I basically put like all of my pink shades at the top because I like pink. And then I tried to go down in like rainbow order. So like Roy G. Biv. Basically most of my neutrals are at the bottom. I just love the pop of color this wall gives, and I feel like it looks even better now. I can't wait to see what it looked like before, because honestly, I've forgotten. I forgot. I can't remember. No memory. I just wanted to show you all my hard work. So I want to show you how far I've gotten on my Digimon that I'm working on, that pattern test that I continually keep talking about. I probably will continue because it's going to take me a while to make it. But I made the head. Look at it. It's so cool, right? So this is it. I also made 2 of his eyebrows. I think that the eyebrows are supposed to sit something like that or like that. I'm not sure. With knowing that this is the size of the head, this is going to be a quite big project. Like, look, it's huge. And that's just the head. He still has to have a body and legs, and I have to grab my cat. Whenever I'm talking to you guys, I feel like he's like, all right, now I want attention. And so he interrupts me while I'm talking to you. That's okay, because you guys get to see him then, and I love showing him off. All right, so I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I am feeling, okay, let me chill. I'm feeling good. I feel like I'm like caught up on everything. Like, I'm not actively working on any patterns. I do have some pattern ideas and some things that have been in the works for a while. I've been doing a lot, and I feel like I'm still recuperating a little bit. But honestly, doing this pattern test has been very rewarding because I just need a change in pace, and I just love making plushies. And also, someone else reached out to me for a custom order. I'm not sure if they're going to go through with it or not. We're still in the early stages, you know. Basically, they asked me if I could make them a jumbo version of my hippo pattern, and I think that that would be so cute. I hope that they go through with it. I gave them a lot of the details, and yeah, I don't know what color. I'll let them pick the color, of course, so I'm not sure what color hippo they'll want, but yeah. Hopefully that's something we get to do, but if not, then, you know, I still will keep that in my mind for the future. Like, I might want to make a jumbo hippo in the future because that just sounds way too cute. But I'm thinking about making another dragon, and I think I want to make an orange dragon because I think it'll complete my ensemble. Honestly, I have a lot of dragons right now. I really don't need to make another one. I think I just want to make another one. And then I'm planning on filming a little reel for Instagram. An orange one would go perfectly in between the red and the yellow one. I just think it would be great. So I think I'm gonna go do that real quick. I'm gonna make another dragon. There we go. There we go. She's done. It took me 47 minutes and 37 seconds to make this dragon. But I'd say for me, it would probably take me at least 40 minutes to make it each time. I also got annoyed because I lost my safety eyes halfway through. But yeah, now we have an orange dragon, so I'm so excited about her. Now I, of course, have to hold all of them in my hands all together because why not? Ah! Yay! That further completes the rainbow assortment. Yeah, it needed the orange. I think the orange like really helps it to like have this really pretty rainbow effect. That's really nice. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do my nails now and then get ready to make that reel that I was talking about. Good afternoon. So I have been working on my Digimon, and I just finished making these little horns for him, and these are gonna look so good. Let me just grab his head. I have no idea how they go on because I do not remember, but look how cool they're shaped. So this morning I shipped off the Pokemon and that raccoon plushie that I made that I was talking about in my last video. That was a custom order, and I shipped them off to their forever home, so they are on their way, and I'm so excited for them to get to the customer. I always get pretty hyped when I ship out plushies. I can't wait for them to arrive. I feel like I'm probably maybe like just as excited as the customer for them to receive it. The customer wants a jumbo sized version of my hippo, and I am just like too excited. And they are wanting a jumbo pink hippo. And I think I have the yarn behind me. I think I have enough pink for it. I'm not sure. It's to be determined, I guess. I might have to order some more. But I am really excited for that. When they asked for that, I was like, oh my gosh, I've been wanting to make a jumbo hippo. To make my jumbo hippo, I am going to be using Parfait XL and a 9mm hook. And yeah, I'm like, I'm psyched. I'm honestly thinking about making the head first just because I'm so excited to see like the face. But right now, I really do want to focus on my Digimon because I don't want to get behind in testing. Yeah, that's it. That's it for now. I just woke up and I'm so tired. Right now it is snowing and oh my gosh, the amount of times I've mentioned that it's snowing in these vlogs is actually insane. It snowed 3 times this year and that is like crazy because I hadn't seen snow for 2 years before this. So I don't know, the weather's being crazy. Climate change. Yeah, it's snowing actively right now. Let me show you. The only thing is it isn't sticking to the road, so I feel like I'm still going into work. I know that that hardly looked like any snow, but here where I live in North Carolina, the city and the people are just not used to driving in the snow, so it can cause a lot of accidents. So even when there's just like a little tiny bit of snow like this, usually there's school closures and just like everything like kind of closes. So, you know, it's snowing pretty good. I'm almost wondering if they're going to close my my grooming salon today, but I'm not sure if they will because we already closed 2 other times. So I feel like my boss might kind of be like, come on guys, come on, come to work. Either way, I'm pretty comfortable with driving in this because I am originally from Idaho, and in Idaho it snows a lot more than this. I would say I'm probably a little rusty, but even so, the roads literally have no snow on them. I assume it'll be pretty similar to driving in the rain. I think you just have to be careful because if it does start to stick, then it's gonna be really slick. I'm going to work. I'm gonna make sure I'm slowing down. Oh, look at him. He's so tired. Oh, hi. Hi, So right now I'm working on this week's YouTube video. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like my favorite kinds of videos that I make are my vlogs. Like I just enjoy vlogs also because they can kind of like vary so much. I don't know. I think vlogs are fun. Like I enjoy making vlogs. I hope that you enjoy vlogs. Actually, which is something I wanted to mention, last week's vlog, the one with the dragons, that one did really, really well. And that made me so happy because I love making vlogs. I don't know if it's the dragons pulling everyone in. It might not be the vlog. It might just be the dragons. I got quite a few views. I got some new subscribers. So thank you so much and welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. And yeah, I just want to say, you know, thank you for that. That's super cool. We were waiting a couple hours to assess the snowing situation. Basically, see if it's safe to go out there on the road. So I guess we'll see. So I may or may not be going to work today, which honestly, any day I get off from work, I'm pretty happy. I end up getting to spend my time with you guys. I do consider making these YouTube videos a part of my crochet business, even though it doesn't make me any money yet. I hope in the future, even if it's a couple cents, that you know, I might be able to monetize and stuff like that. We'll see where life takes us. But I don't know, you know, I don't know. It's still snowing, but the roads are looking good, so work is not canceled. I have my work attire on and I'll see you guys later. Good morning, my friends. So I almost forgot to show you guys. I wanted to show you guys before I started sewing of my Digimon. Look at all the different parts. So right now I'm sewing on these eyebrows. This one is actually sewn on now. I need to do this one still. Look at all of these parts right here. He takes a lot of different parts to put him together. Beautiful. Like these things, this one is probably my favorite shape. I like, this is his little feet that come out kind of like that. And then this is his little his snout, so that's going to go over on this piece. Mid sewing right now, and I wanted to show you guys before I'm like finished sewing. I hope that I do him justice. I am sewing currently, and honestly I'm sewing very slowly because I don't want to mess him up. I've already spent too many hours crocheting him. I'm not messing him up while sewing. That's not gonna happen. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm gonna jinx myself, but yeah, that's what we're doing right now. So I had to take a break from working on my Digimon, unfortunately. That's honestly what I would like to be working on right now, but today is Sunday and I really need to work on editing my latest YouTube video before tomorrow, because tomorrow is when I'm going to be posting it. So I just need to do a little quick hurry up. And then after that, I don't think I'm gonna have time to work on the Digimon until like later tonight, because my husband and I are going to go visit his mom. And yeah, I think I'm just going to get to editing this YouTube video for a little while. Hey guys, good morning. But do you see what's behind me? It's so beautiful. I love it so much. I'm like halfway done sewing this piece on, and then I have to sew on the same piece on the opposite side, and then I have to do all of the body parts, which is going to be quite a lot. But it's looking so good. Look at this little lip line he has. I absolutely love this. It has like a natural curve to it, and I really like how she designed that. It's just so cool, and it reminds me a lot of the dogs that I work with. I am a dog groomer. That's what I do for money. I do crochet for fun. This is gonna sound so weird, but when you groom poodles, what you do when you're shaving like along their lip line, because you know poodles get that like shaved face. Here's a picture of what I'm talking about. You usually you put your thumb right here and you pull on their jowl backwards, and then you kind of like shave. And as I was like sewing this on, I was like, oh my gosh, this reminds me of like a poodle's like lip line. I know that's really weird. I've been working with dogs for a long time, okay? At the moment, when I'm looking at this, I'm like, man, his head is so much bigger than his body. I'm like, was my tension like that different? But I think after we add on all of his like limbs, it's going to look a lot more proportional. I think just right now, his body looks small because it doesn't have all of his different body parts on it. I feel like I'm getting old, man. Getting old. Yeah, stretch. And the other day I got a question and I answered it in the comments, but I figure I'll answer it now too, because I've been asked this question actually quite frequently. Even my vet was like, why'd you name him ISO? This is ISO, and I absolutely adore him. He's my little dude. Like, I love this little guy. He's getting older. He's going to be turning 8 this year. He's drooling right now. He loves attention. He was named after the triangle on his chin. So like isosceles acute, so think like geometry, because he has an isosceles acute triangle on his chin. So his middle name is acute and his first name is isosceles. But isosceles is kind of a mouthful, so we just call him ISO. He also has like a load of other names. Like you might see me refer to him as like Mr. Spicy or Icy Spicy or the Spice Man. And that's because he is black and white. And so I'm like, oh, he's like salt and pepper. So he's like my little spice baby. Like I used to call him ISO Spiso. So it flows, you know, like it just came naturally, and now he has like all these different names that I call him, and honestly I don't think he knows any of them. I don't think he's like the smartest of cats, but that's not why I love him, is for his intelligence. I think that he is just a very, very, very sweet boy. And that's why I love him. He's the sweetest boy. He's the sweetest cat I've ever had. Growing up, we had some cats and none of them were like him. He's so special to me. He is so simple though. He's so simple. He is always getting himself into trouble. Within the first month of having him, he broke his leg because he wanted to be held and he jumped at me. And I had my hands full and he hit the side of me and he broke his leg. Here's a little picture of him with his little broken leg. Don't worry guys, he's fine. He's much older now and he's doing great. But honestly, from that moment, I should have known that he was going to be a little bit of trouble. But another reason why we kind of chose the name Isosceles Acute is because my husband is really into math. He's actually a civil engineer now. Math was just kind of his area. And I also thought that the name, like Isosceles, doesn't that sound like a Greek god or something? Like Hercules, but Isosceles? Like, I don't know. It just sounded really cool. So that's kind of how he got his name. And he is the sweetest boy in the world. All right, so that's enough cat story time. I am going to get back onto sewing my Digimon. I am so excited. I want to get him done being sewn today.
And they're my favorite thing ever. I have an espresso machine, but I usually just make lattes with it.
I'm distracted. I'm not focusing at all. I figured to help myself focus, I think that I'll just talk to you guys for a little bit. But I was just scrolling on Instagram. That's where I was getting distracted at. Anytime I'm on Instagram, I'm distracted. It's just like an overload of crochet content, and yeah, it's easy just to like keep going. Especially when I get so many sweet messages from you guys. You guys are literally the best. Like, you guys are so sweet. I feel like I talk about Instagram like a lot here on YouTube, and that's because that's where I do like most of my social media is over there. If you don't have an Instagram, I totally get it. Like, that's probably like kind of boring for me to mention. So I'm sorry about that, but I'm constantly on there. So it's hard not to talk about, you know? I honestly can't remember why I clicked on Instagram. I think it's because Annie was talking about All From Jade and her caterpillar pattern, because that's what she was just making in this video. And it is such a cute pattern. Oh my gosh, I want to make one so badly. And I want to make it with velvet yarn. I've seen all the chenille ones, but I want to see what it looks like in velvet yarn, because I feel like a velvet caterpillar could be really cute and also extra small. Oh my gosh, I'm talking to you guys and now I'm not focusing on sewing. I have purchased the pattern. I purchased it, I think the day it released, I purchased it, because there is just something about her having that caterpillar just like sitting on her hand. Like, it was something like this. Like, she had it like posed on her hand like that. And it was so cute. I just couldn't. I had to purchase. Like, so I did get that and I want to make it, but I want to focus on making this Digimon and sewing. Let me just move some things around. You can sit up. I know you want to lay up here. I'm gonna stop scrolling through Instagram. In fact, I think I'm gonna make myself not look at Instagram for like 2 hours straight. Like, I just need to stay off of there. They're distracting me. I'm getting too distracted. I love the sound of music. Oh my gosh. So I have something to show you. Are you ready for this? You're not ready. Look how big he is. This guy is massive. I spent so many hours making this. You are going to see every every part of him. Love the position that Ghost Kitty chose for him. Like this little sitting position is so cute. I also love the way that she shaped his tail. It's chef's kiss, okay? And his little eyebrow. Oh my goodness. Oh, also, look at this. He can wave. Obviously, he is lacking some eyeballs right now. You know what? I have some really crazy big eyeballs. We're not doing this for serious, but just for fun, just for fun. Listen, I'm not gonna do it, but I'm gonna see what my husband thinks though, because honestly, I'm not hating this. I thought I would hate it. I was literally joking, but I kind of like it. It looks kind of cool. Look at this. Doesn't that look kind of cool? I feel like it looks kind of cool. Am I wrong? I don't know. Honestly, I actually think it looks kind of good. He's looking so good. I am so happy. The only thing I need to crochet still is his teeth and then sew those on, and then it'll be time to attach all the felt to him, and then he's gonna be done. And that's like, that makes it sound like that's like I'm almost done, but genuinely that's going to take me some hours. Oh yeah, and if you see yarn all over me, it's because I've been sewing for like 5 hours. I watched Mary Poppins and The Sound of Music. Yeah, that's about 5 hours. But I did have a great time sewing. It was fun. When I ordered from Zaddy Crafts, I was actually really sad because I missed the release day. And I ordered like, I don't know, it was like a couple or a few days later, and I wasn't able to get all of the colors, but I did pick out like some that they had left. If I really like it, I will be purchasing more. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, it's so soft. Oh, it's so soft. I like this. So I got this beautiful blue color. I hope that we're in focus. I'm assuming we're in focus by now. Wow, I do like this color too. It's making me feel happy. This is actually really, really nice. I mean, I heard from so many people online that it was a great yarn. I don't know, I feel like I waited a little bit to purchase, but it truly is like, this is really, really wonderful. So here's the blue and the green next to each other. Yeah, it's definitely softer than this guy. I hope that Zach comes out with more yarn. This brand is called A Really Good Chenille yarn, and I know it is specifically made for amigurumi, so it's supposed to shed less and stuff, but I won't be using it in this vlog because I am planning on making a whole video on trying out different yarn that you guys have suggested to me over on Instagram. So I'm excited for that. I cannot wait. Texture of this is very much reminding me of the Big Twist Posh that I just purchased for that video. So I haven't tried that yet either. If I love this, it's gonna be a problem because I'm going to need to get every single skein. Here's black. It's just black. So not much to say about it except for it is incredibly soft and I like it. I guess I have 2 left, and those 2 are this red color and this brownish color. You know what, I just realized I haven't been saying any of the names. Where are the names at? This is how you can tell that I can't see very well because I have to look at everything this close. I can't see anything. I have very, very bad eyesight. Oh, Cuddly, that's the name of it. I just thought that it was describing the yarn. Definitely feels like a really good chenille. I love how that's what he decided to call it. Let's look at the names. So this is just black. It's called Mischief. This green one is called Witty. This brown one is called Cuddly, and then this blue one is called Adventurous, and the red is called Vibrant. So yeah, that's what I got. I can't wait to use them. I wish I could use them right now. One more package coming in the mail before I test all of these guys out, and I'm so excited. See you guys in a little bit. Hello. So yesterday I worked very hard and I almost have my Digimon all done, and I'm really excited to show you, but he is missing a prime feature, and that is because I didn't have the right color felt. But let me show you how he is looking right now. so good, right? He's looking so good. And I wish you guys could like feel through the screen, because he even feels like good quality. The only thing that is slightly off about him that I wish I could change now, I'm pretty sure the wire I must have used must be like a little bit thinner, because my ears are just a little too like floppy. So I think they might be having a little bit of bending. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick more wire inside, and yeah, it might poke out and stuff, but it's not a big deal because I'm making this for my husband, and if it pokes out, I'll just poke it back in. So it's not a big deal. He feels like so sturdy though, and he looks great. I am so happy with him. Obviously, he has no eyes, and that is because his eyes are yellow, and I have like a little bit of yellow felt, but it comes in like little shapes rather than like a whole sheet. So I need to go purchase some yellow felt for his eyes, and it's 2 different shades of yellow. So I'm really hoping that Michael's has this felt colors that I need. If not, it is not the end of the world. It'll be okay. I'll just give him closed eyes. So this is what the open eye would look like, and then he has these like little like, I don't want to call them eye bags, but these go underneath the eyes. And then this is what his closed eyes look like. Almost like he's smiling. Actually, I think he is smiling, so not almost. Overall, all in all though, I am extremely satisfied with how he is turning out. He is literally a masterpiece. But yeah, let's go off to Michael's. Hello, I am back. I got my stuff from Michael's. I obviously got more than I intended to get because I only intended to get felt for his eyes. Let me show you what I got. I got my felt like I planned to. I believe I only needed 2 different colors, but I ended up grabbing 3 just to see like which one was best. Let me show them up close. So this one's like a really orangey yellow, and this one's like a almost brown, but it's like a orangey brown. I think this one will be good for like the shadow in the eye, and then this one's just like a super bright yellow. I don't want it to be like too bright. I almost feel like this yellow like kind of clashes with him, but we'll see. We'll see what we end up picking. Only the future will know. I really want to finish at least one of his eyes today. I also got this skein of yarn. I was right. I do not have this color yet. So I grabbed this because I was like, wait, I don't think I have like this royal blue color in jumbo weight. In fact, it doesn't even look like I really have this color anywhere on my wall except for right here. And this is a size 5. Oh, you can't even see it right here. This next thing I got is definitely not like something I need to have, but definitely a want. But look how cute these are. It's Sharpies, and it's Mystic Gems shades. The last 2 things I got are these, and they're so pretty. Okay, so this one's more like leafy leaves that are like pointy, and this one reminds me of eucalyptus, except for, you know, they probably say what they're, oh, it is eucalyptus. Then this one is hanging ruscus. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I'm not super familiar with my plants, but I got these because I liked the shades of these ones a lot better than the ones I have. I think the other ones that I have right now they look really fake. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. Of course I have to have my bell sprout up here. Look how beautiful she is. My cat keeps jumping up here though and eating these leaves because they're like made out of a plastic that he likes. But this one, this is like a little fabric, and I'm hoping he doesn't like it as much as the plastic leaves, because if you look too closely at these, there's little holes from his little teeth. Okay, that looks bad. Let me fix it. Is that kind of looking better? Let's back you guys up so you can properly see. I feel like that looks a little bit better. Okay, okay, I don't think that's that bad. You know, I don't think it's that good either. Okay, you know what? I think it looks better than it did. It's okay. The weather outside is so beautiful right now. I do want to spend some time outside. I did see the first mosquito of the season yesterday, so that is something to fear. I am one of those people who mosquitoes love, and my husband and I decided to do 23andMe pretty recently, and I got some results back. And I guess that I'm prone to experience like being bitten more by mosquitoes and also to have an itchier reaction from mosquito bites. So just so you know, I'm not being dramatic. Mosquitoes are the worst. But I think I'll share some of my 23andMe results with you guys just for fun. Like, do you want to know where these curly locks come from? This is my natural hair. I'm just kidding though. I know where these curls come from. I'm actually half Puerto Rican, or at least my dad is Puerto Rican, and my mom is white, so I am a mix. But that is what I knew before getting 23andMe. So now that I have 23andMe, I know like a little further into our like ancestry, which is so cool. I don't even know if you guys care to know about this, so I'm just gonna briefly go over it because I do feel like I enjoy hearing about other people's like 23andMe and ancestry. So I'll just share it and hope that you guys like it. My mom always told me that we were like German. We even have family in Germany still. And when she was, I think she was 18 or 19, she went to go visit our family over in Germany. And so I thought that we were German, but apparently we are not German, or we're like barely German. So that was something that very much surprised me. So I am actually mostly British and Irish, 38%. And then I only have 1% of French and German, which is just crazy because we actually have a lot of like German stuff. Like my great grandmother has like this whole binder that she put together. She was really into genealogy and ancestry. So we have a whole binder and it is filled. So it was just pretty surprising that we actually aren't that German. We are mostly Irish. I'm gonna skip over like a lot of these percentages, so this is not going to add up to 100. So another one of these big ones is I am 24% Spanish and Portuguese. Since I have Puerto Rican family, I kind of figured that I would have like ancestry that came from Spain. That's just kind of how I think that goes. It says I'm only 7% Indigenous American, so Puerto Rican to be specific. Yeah, and I mean, I knew that was going to pop up. I have family in Puerto Rico right now. I actually have yet to go to Puerto Rico. I would love to go and go and visit them, but I've just never been. Eventually, I would really like to go and see them and see, you know, my titis and stuff. And so I think that would be really fun. So the thing that surprised me the most about my ancestry is that I am approximately 3% West African. I didn't know that I had any like African roots in my ancestry. I am definitely a very big mix of things, so that definitely didn't add up to 100% because I wasn't going to go through every single thing. I just touched on the biggest parts. But yeah, I thought that was really cool though. Isn't that so fun? But yeah, mention down below if you did 23andMe or Ancestry or any of those DNA tests, and just let me know down below what were you most surprised about to find in your DNA. I think the main thing that I want to get done right now is I want to do one of his eyeballs. Just because I want to take a photo of him for this YouTube video so I can take a thumbnail today. Let's go ahead and get him an eyeball. I think I did it. I think I cut out this felt pretty decently. I was just laying this on top to try to make sure I'm placing things in the right spot. It looks like I'm not placing things in the right spot, but that's okay. And now it is time to break out the glue gun, and I am definitely not a professional felt, but I will say when you are gluing on felt, I think it's most important to make sure you're getting these little like corners and edges as best as you can, but also you got to be super careful not to put too much glue right there, or else it's just going to like out the sides. So that's just my little tip for you, because you don't want those corners like folding upwards. Okay. Let's go ahead and start putting it down. Really pushing it into my other colors because I want it to sit like seamlessly with them, you know? That looks good. That looks good, I think. I think that looks really good. I'm gonna try and get you guys more of an overhead view now. There we go. Yeah, now I just have to put this on him. So it's supposed to sit somewhere like this, I think. Oh snap, it actually looks like I used the exact same colors as her. I am so pleased with that. I was worried at first. I was like, is this the right color? But I guess it is. Right there. I'm thinking something like that. Looking good, looking good. Okay, so it goes somewhere around here. I think that's quite lovely. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness, that looks so good. He is so cute though. Oh my goodness. All right, now I think it's time to take some pictures of him, kind of like that. As I was taking pictures of him, this was basically the position he was in. I couldn't turn him too far this way because then you would see that he is missing an eye, but I'll probably make that later tonight. But this way, now I'm going to be able to edit some photos and just get it all ready for her. So the pattern for this guy is releasing on March 3rd. If you want to make your own Digimon, yeah, I think he came out great. I can't wait to do his other eye so that, you know, he's not eyeless on that side. But I think this is good because now I can go ahead and just edit some photos of him and send them over to her so that she can start getting things ready. I am just too happy with how he turned out, honestly. I'm extremely satisfied with this. I just got off from work and I want to show you what I've been working on. I just have to show you this because it came out so cute. Obviously you can see I'm working on something right here, and it is, it's so big. It's a hippo. It's gonna be a hippo. I mean, I already told you I was going to begin this, but now I actually did begin it. So that is really exciting. I'm just working on the body right now. I actually ran out of yarn and had to order more yarn real quick so that I could finish up this hippo. But I'm trying to have him done over the weekend so I can go ahead and ship him out. Good morning, my friends. I just finished up that hippo that I was crocheting in the last clip, and it is so cute. So let me just show you her, and she's also like very big. Look how cute she is. She's so cute. And of course she's got her little tail, and look how big her feet are. So here's the size of my regular, and then here's her. So as you can see, there is a big difference. I just got done with her last night, so now it's time for me to contact her parents so that she can go to her forever home. But I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each one of you for coming and watching my videos. It's honestly just a fun time. I hope for me and for you to hang out here on my channel. And until next time, I love you guys. Happy crocheting, and bye!